What would you do if a starving little girl returned your lost wallet, full of thousands of dollars, and inside was a note so heartbreaking, it made a billionaire cry? That's exactly what happened to Ethan Ward, a 33-year-old man who owned half the skyline of Boston, but felt completely empty inside. He had all the money in the world, yet one crumpled note from a child he never met brought him to his knees. Stay with me, because this simple act of honesty is about to turn into something no one saw coming. Ethan Ward woke before dawn, in his luxury penthouse high above the city. Everything was perfect, cold, expensive, lifeless. Black coffee, silent workout, millions made while he slept. To the world he was a genius, but inside he felt nothing. One morning he walked out, needing air, needing something real. He stopped at a small old bakery, drank simple strong coffee, felt human for the first time in years. When he left, his wallet slipped from his pocket, $3,000 inside gone. Hours later, a little 7-year-old girl named Ella found it. Her coat was thin, her 5-year-old brother Sam was freezing and hungry. She opened the wallet, saw all that money that could feed them for months. But after a long moment, she took only $20, just enough for bread. Then she wrote a note with shaking hands. "I'm sorry. My brother was hungry. I took one bill to buy bread. I promise I'll pay you back someday." She put the note inside, closed the wallet, and gave it back to the baker the next day. Can you imagine having nothing, yet choosing honesty over survival? The next morning Ethan returned, angry about his lost wallet. The baker smiled and handed it back. Ethan opened it, saw almost everything was there, then found the note. He read it once, twice, 3 times. Tears filled his eyes. A child who had nothing chose to be good when no one was watching. And he, a man who had everything, had never done anything that pure. Right then, something broke open inside him. He asked the baker, "Who returned this?" The baker said, "2 little kids, they come here sometimes. The girl is protecting her sick brother." Ethan left, holding that note like it was the most precious thing he owned. He canceled all his meetings and started searching the cold streets of Boston. He walked for days, asking everyone, showing the note, looking under bridges, in shelters, in the rain. He prayed to find them, not to get his money, but to thank them. Because that little girl didn't just return a wallet, she woke up his heart. One stormy night, under a dark bridge, he finally found them, 2 small kids shaking under a torn blanket. Sam was burning with fever, Ella shielding him with her tiny body. Ethan gave them his coat, carried Sam to his car, rushed them to a doctor. That night he saved Sam's life, and they saved his. He brought them home to his huge empty penthouse. For the first time, the silence was filled with laughter, cartoons, burnt grilled cheese, and love. But then came the twist no one expected. Their real father, Daniel, just released from prison, had been searching for his kids too. He wasn't a bad man, he had made terrible mistakes trying to get medicine for their dying mom. Now the court had to decide, billionaire or real dad? What would you do if the kids you love might be taken away? Ethan could have fought, he had the money, the lawyers, everything. But he looked at Ella and Sam and chose the hardest thing. He chose what was right for them. He shared custody with their father. 2 men from completely different worlds learned to be family together. Months later, under cherry blossoms by the river, Ella asked, "Can we all just be family?" And both men answered yes. A billionaire, a father who lost everything and got it back, and 2 brave kids proved that family isn't about money or blood. It's about who shows up, who keeps showing up. That little note that once made a billionaire cry? He kept it forever. Because sometimes, the smallest act of kindness from the poorest heart can change the richest life forever. If this story touched you, share it with someone who needs to remember, kindness still wins.